Good morning. Here we are. Full start on Todd Bivona. 5-yard penalty. First down. All right, here we go. It's 9:33. It is Thursday, the May 26th edition. Wow, May 26th. Here we go. We've been rip-roaring here for the past month and a half or so with SIEDC Live. My name is Todd Bivona for Gotham Trinity Productions. I am the digital media ambassador for the SIEDC. Been happy to be along with you here every Tuesday, Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. It's been a lot of fun. It's been nice to meet some of the new members of the SIEDC, along with some former members, senior members that have been around for a while, of which is coming up today. Llam Gilroy joins us, and today the ladies, from the Beauty Suite join us. Beauty Suite New York will be joining us. Both have, both have great stories to tell. Llam from a financial group has been cranking away, working in the virtual space throughout COVID-19. The ladies at the Beauty Suite clearly have to change how they approach their business, right? Because at this point, whether it's proms and weddings and sweet 16s have been either postponed or just canceled entirely. So be interesting to hear what they have, but they have some cool offerings. So stick around, and we're going to have Llam first, then the ladies from the Beauty Suite New York are going to join us. But of course, a friendly reminder, plenty of information can be found as normal on SIEDC.org, and including information about the rebuilding, re-energizing, resiliency. It's not the name of it, but the program is very important. There's been a lot of information out there regards to what businesses should do and how to prepare for when their phase hits and they're allowed to open. So I think it's a very useful tool, in addition to all the contacts over at the SIEDC, the great SIEDC staff, which is led by Cesar Claro, but also led by Jaclyn Taschetti, the Director of Marketing and Outreach. Jaclyn, good morning.
Good morning, Todd. I got excited there for a moment. I thought we were going to have the Gotham After Dark intro, and I got really pumped.
So you did.
I really did.
So you almost had it. I didn't realize when you click it and you go back to SIEDC Live's folder, it shuts off. My fault. So false start, bad job by me. Moving forward, Jaclyn, pick up the show.
To be fair, apologies. I was a little late. So I don't know if I sound like a robot right now because I don't even have my headphones set up. But that was on me, Todd. So I got everything from behind the scenes now. So you're all good. So
I have to say that is my favorite intro to any virtual programming that's been done. That's why I got excited. So,
so
it was a good error.
We'll do that at the closing. So,
and Jaclyn, we have some surprises for you in store for the future with that. That's just the beginning of that. We're going to be working on that a little bit soon. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to let you guys continue. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, Jack, we'll get the show back on the rails here. Always good to hear news from the SIEDC. What's the latest you would like to share with the members and non-members, anyone viewing on Facebook? And remember, everyone watching, be sure to share this on your news feed, or if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching, and be sure to share this on YouTube as well. Jack, what's the latest from the SIEDC?
So the SIEDC, as part of the Reopening, Rebuilding, and Resiliency Program, will be distributing 40,000 masks to the local business community. So if you are a business located on Staten Island, if you are an SIEDC member and you are in need of masks for the return to business, it is going to be a requirement that employees wear masks. So the SIEDC is excited to be able to distribute so many masks to the local business community. So we are having a distribution tomorrow, Friday, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be free masks being given out by Jay Anderson, who is an SIEDC staff member, at 1150 South Avenue by Supreme Chocolatier. So we will be listing that information on all of our social media channels, but we want to make sure that the business community knows that these masks will be being distributed tomorrow. So there will be dates throughout the month of June, where we will be distributing these masks, but the first day will be Friday, tomorrow, again, 10 to 1, 1150 South Avenue. So if you're interested in learning more about this opportunity, you can again visit SIEDC.org and contact Jay Anderson, and we'll list his email address in the comments, which is jay@siedc.org. So let's make sure we put that in the comments for anybody watching.
Okay, I'm about to put it right now as a banner so everyone can see it. So there we go, SIEDC.org. Again, your source for all things Staten Island Economic Development Corporation. And then Jay is your source, again, tomorrow, Friday, May 29. Look at this banner right here at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Free mass to all SIEDC members, 1150 South Avenue by Supreme Chocolatier. Excellent. All right, Jaclyn. I just want to make a quick announcement from another SIEDC member. This is a curveball at you, but our good friend, he's part of the Richmond Valley Merchant Association under the SIEDC. Carlo from Intox, Richmond Valley, across the street, ironically enough. What a freaking segue to the ladies' beauty suite in New York. He wanted to make clear on Thursday, June 4th, there will be a drive-through distribution center, 1,400 boxes and 35,000 pounds of fresh produce, fruits, and veggies. Only at one location. It's in the Intox Fitness parking lot, 236 Richmond Valley Road. Again, Staten Island, New York, of course, 10309. The contact there, if you're interested, 929-318-0548. Be sure to just check that out. Again, Thursday, June 4th, drive-through distribution, 1,400 boxes and 35,000 pounds of fresh produce. Got a phone call yesterday from Carlo. Very excited about that. So just another spotlight on furious SIEDC members plowing through, trying to do the right thing and helping those in need. So Jaclyn, I think we're good to go with news, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so let's bring on our first guest. Jaclyn, we'll see later on in the program. Llam Gilroy is the president of Clarity Financial Strategies National Life Group. Good morning, Llam.
Good morning, Todd. How you doing? Good morning, Jaclyn.
Good morning.
Doing well, Llam. Llam, for those who might not know, although everyone pretty familiar with Clarity Financial Strategies, give us a little bit of a history about your organization and your position, sir.
It's a small financial planning firm. I created the brand name about 8 years ago. I started in the financial planning business in 2004 under the Northwestern Mutual banner, and I decided to make an independent pivot about 8 years ago to have more access to products and services for my clients. So I work with individuals, business owners, privately held companies to mitigate their daily financial needs with regards to retirement planning, benefits, life insurance, disability, everything under that umbrella. Kind of that's the product side of it. Ultimately, what we do, the service that we offer, we're kind of like a financial priest, Todd. We're talking to people on an individual level, one-on-one level, to really understand how they feel about money, both on the actual, performance of money and how they're doing with their money, but also emotionally how it's connected to them. So there's a very subjective component to what we do. It isn't all objectively played out.
And at a time like this, Llam, I can only imagine you were a very important part of fielding questions from various people, business owners, entrepreneurs, various people from Staten Island. So what's life been like for you working remotely? I know it's been a transition for you.
Yeah.
Going from the office into this virtual space. Talk about that a little bit, Llam.
It's been a sci-fi movie. It's every day you've got to have your head on a swivel. You've got to be prepared for what's going on. You've got to be connected with people, reaching out to people, letting them know that you're still in business, that you're there for them, that you're looking over their investments and their accounts. And it's a struggle for somebody like myself that has always been out and about, and I was proud of how I was always able to, be in multiple places throughout the week, throughout the day, there for the people I'm working with, my clients. Right. So now with this new virtual world, it's very challenging on one end because the connectivity part of it is difficult. But you got to adapt. And I've been in this business for 16 years or 15 and a half years. And you can never do the same thing year in, year out. And it's just another example of it. So I've adapted for now, and I know I'm going to have to continue to adapt as we progress out of our pause into these next stages that we're going to be going through. So I'm really excited for that.
Let me ask you something. I'm curious. I'm kind of taking this from a personal route here. I had to be let go by all my various employers working in TV production, and they offered to pay a fraction of what I normally get paid. And I brought up the fact, I don't want my contributions going to my 401k or my Roth IRA that automatically go in for my paycheck. I want that money. I want as much cash as possible. Was that a good move? Out of curiosity, I mean, is it a bad time to be investing right now in the markets, or is it a great time? And should have kept that money going into my 401k and whatnot? What are you hearing out there as far as the investment field and people willing to put money in the markets?
Well, it's definitely a good time to put money into play. You want to be educated as to where it's going. You want to understand what levels you're putting that money in and how it relates to your specific financial position. If you're struggling to put food on the table, if you're struggling to take care of your family and whatnot, worrying about your retirement may not be the biggest thing to address right now. But I think the people that are going to roll up into a ball and do nothing are the people that are going to suffer for years and years. I fortunately survived the crisis in 2008, and there are so many people that literally just came out of that crisis. They got back to the levels we were at in 2006. Some scenarios in February of this year, because they made the mistake of hitting the pause button, selling in 2008, selling in 2009, not worrying about their mid to long-term financial position. And it was the wrong move. So that being said, I think you can't just hit the pause button. You really need to make sure that you are addressing all the different things that are important to you individually. But really, Todd, that question I can't give you an honest or an accurate answer without really knowing what's going on in your world. Everyone's different. And that's one of the challenges today, is to connect with somebody and make them feel comfortable to go into that conversation. It's not something you could do, on a virtual billboard or on a virtual commercial. It's really something where the person needs to be comfortable. They need to understand that you're vested in what their bottom line is.
And those are the conversations that you're still conducting again in this virtual space of let's understand your situation first, then how do we proceed here? So that was one example of what's going on out there. What other questions are you fielding now? Again, I understand everyone's situation is different, but if you were to take like almost a survey in your mind of how many people came at you with specific questions or concerns, short term and long term, what's been the overriding issue for a lot of individuals and businesses as well? You believe you were also in the business space as well. What are you fielding most when it comes to questions and concerns?
Individuals, a lot of it has to do with cash flow. A lot of it has to do with I got to make a decision. I have $1. How am I going to use it? And how can I stretch that dollar out? That's something I'm hearing a lot out on an individual level, with regards to what bills to pay, and also how does the various programs, the PPP program or unemployment, and how that plays into their immediate situation right now. So that's something that I'm fielding currently with people, is just, cash flow management. So that's topic A. Topic B, a lot of it is, they want to make sure they stay in business, and they have specific employees that they want to make sure that they don't lose. A lot of this, a lot of what's going on right now with business owners is they're going to be doing business different regardless. This whole world has changed. There's a whole new paradigm right now. And there are some employees that aren't going to come back because they just weren't that vested in the business. It wasn't the right place for them to work. But there are also some employees that are absolutely essential to these small businesses. So what can you do for those key employees right now? Or even what can you do for yourself to feel like you're still vested in your business? So a lot of it is, again, it's the immediate for the business owner. So it's addressing some of the different programs out there and making sure that their cash flow management are addressed and they're paying their bills, but also making sure that that asset, that high-level employee to their small business isn't going to go across the street. And when we do come out of this pause, be a competitor to you and make your business even that much harder. So we're working on programs to incentivize those key employees to stay with those small businesses.
Wow. Okay. And now moving forward for yourself, you said you are going to have to transition and adapt to this. And we'll leave you on with this. We're at 9:48 again. SIEDC Live. Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you share this on your news feed. We're with Llam Gilroy, once again, President, Clarity Financial Strategies. We'll end with this, Llam. Again, you're adjusting, and you're going to continue to adjust, as we all are in some way, shape, or form. What else do you think that means for you moving forward? What else do you think you'll have to do? Are you going to do a lot more remote work? Do you think you'll get back in the offices as soon as you can, or what's important for you and your business and your employees at this point?
Well, you got to have definitely a plan. I think that's key. Every conversation I have advisors that I support a team of advisors as well. I have over 14 advisors that I've worked with, that I've recruited, trained, and I'm supporting developing their business. And if I don't have a plan, then they're going to struggle, and they're not going to have the confidence to go out and work with their team. So whatever it is, there's got to be some kind of plan, and I base it on timelines, 30, 60, 90 days moving forward. So right now, my 30-day plan is, how am I going to gradually incorporate a few hours a day, a few days a week of being more out in the public? How can I be smart about getting people comfortable to still have that personal connection? So an example would be, last night was one of the first times I actually had a real face-to-face interaction with a client. And we did a simple thing, is just go for a bike ride, go for a long bike ride, social distancing. It's just the two of us. It allowed that client to sort of, unwind a little bit. And then it also allowed me to really understand the psyche of what's going on in their head. Meeting somebody or meeting clients in an open space or in their backyard or in an environment where they feel like social distancing can work, but also feeling like they are still in a sacred environment to talk about what's going on with their world. Those are two examples that are part of my 30-day plan. Okay. Ultimately, it's going to be progressing back into an office environment that's safe and makes people comfortable to be in. And then hopefully we get to some kind of normalcy over time.
Excellent, Llam. Looks like you have a great plan ahead, short-term, long-term, and you've been keeping your head on water and still very busy, it sounds like. In fact, unfortunately, we have to let Llam Gilroy go, President of Clarity Financial Services. Llam, thanks so much for the time this morning. Have a great one.
All right, you too. Thanks a lot, Todd.
All right. Once again, Llam Gilroy joining us. Appreciate the time. Always interesting talking about financials in a time like this. People are pushing their mortgage payments, their rent payments, their this bill, that bill, and a lot to digest. And Llam, an excellent source, a very valued member of SIEDC, close to all the staff there, and important to hear his perspective. And what a great approach in general for all of us to have a plan and write down that plan. All right. Excellent from Llam. Moving forward now, it is the Beauty Suite New York is up, and we have Anjali, Wrenn, and Donna Ivackovic.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning, ladies. How we doing?
Good, thank you. Thank you for having us on.
Of course. I pulled up the SI Live article from a few years ago when you ladies opened, and what a cool story. We were, Mike Razusa, behind the scenes, the director, myself, we were actually, we stopped by one day to check it out. Yeah. Love the place. It's gorgeous. Really great concept. Let's go into that concept and the idea behind it, ladies. I'll yield the floor to you. Talk about how Beauty Suite New York came to be and what the concept was.
You start. Okay. All right. So the Beauty Suite, we are a luxury beauty studio, and we specialize in hair and makeup styling for bridal, special occasion. And basically our concept started so many years ago at this point. We started brainstorming probably back in 2016. And we were trying to figure out how we can bring a new concept to life, really starting with brides in terms of what their experience is, because we realized that for the morning of your wedding, it's very difficult to have everything run smoothly, right? So our goal was to really give brides this experience that married the special service that you would get in a salon in terms of the hair and makeup styling experience, but also give them that extra luxury feel in terms of an experience that you would get at a hotel or at a catering venue. So we tried to figure out what can we do that can combine all of those services together in one. And so we figured out we'd start with bridal, right? So now we offer everything for bridal morning prep. So the brides come into our space, we cater to them for the morning of their wedding. We offer all of the hair and makeup styling, morning catering. They bring their photographer in. We really have covered everything from A to Z in terms of getting them ready and making them look and feel beautiful for their wedding. Aside from bridal, we also do all special occasion hair and makeup styling, which is really fun for us because then we get to be a part of our clients' lives really at every phase. So whether it's their proms, graduations, bridal showers, baby showers, weddings, engagements, and so on and so forth, we really become a part of their lives in that way. So that's been something that I think is really rewarding for us to see because we get to be a part of their lives in so many special ways. Aside from hair and makeup styling, we also offer makeup classes, and Anjali's going to share a little bit about what she's been doing more recently, given the changes that we've had to make with our business model. But I think for us, what sets us apart from a traditional salon is the fact that we embrace the experience that goes into a woman preparing for a special event. And oftentimes women use our space to get ready for their event completely. They bring their outfits in. So we do their hair and makeup. They get dressed in our studio. We take photos of them. We have beautiful photo ops in our space. And I know, Todd, you've seen the space, so you understand why a woman would really want to be there to get ready. It's a perfect photo for Instagram. And that's really what it's about, right? Everybody needs to be IG ready and get that photo for Instagram. So we have that in our space.
It's all about the gram.
That's right. It's all about the gram.
I don't care about TikTok. I don't care about Facebook. It's all about the gram.
It is.
And the relevant hashtags. That's all it's about.
Right.
Having just gotten married this past June, I know the value in having one space for all the ladies to congregate and be comfortable and be camera ready, and having food and having their mimosas and their drinks and having the photographer, videographer, moms, mother-in-laws, friends, baby sister, whoever it may be. It's a great concept. When you walk in, it's just this it's almost this your weight lifted off your shoulders. And I'm not even a bride. I'm just like, I think Mike and I said this when we left. I want the guy version.
Yeah, I know.
Where's my 2-floor studio or suite for freaking grooms? I want that. So kudos to you, ladies. What a cool story.
And you really nailed the concept because our main priority was to give the bride all inclusive for the morning. Yeah. And you really can't get that anywhere else because you either get the hair and the makeup or you get the service and the food. But to get it all in one spot was something that I think the business industry was missing.
It's such a unique thing that I'm excited for the both of you.
Thank you.
Being fellow Richmond Valley businesses, but also being an SIEDC member, of course, but just for being innovators. And I think it's something that will take off. I great success now and moving forward. I hope you open up all over the freaking country. I think it has that type of potential and reach and applicable to anyone and everyone when it comes to weddings, unless you're in a pandemic, of course. Then you kind of have to retool. However, you guys have stayed positive, and we try to stay positive on this show. So, Anjali, the floor is yours in discussing what you've been doing in the virtual space. We talked to Llam earlier about how he had to go virtual with meetings and whatnot. You're offering something virtually from the Beauty Suite New York, Anjali.
Yeah, so we're offering online beauty classes, and we ran a few. There's some that are just for artists, for makeup artists themselves, like learning how to do bridal makeup or learning how to achieve these photo shoot glam looks. But then we also have classes for the everyday woman and the everyday girl. So they really just, we're doing these classes where it's back to work ready or summer glow makeup. I feel like people are still having little backyard get-togethers or planning things, for the future in July and August. And we're going online. Girls and women can sit in their house on their couch. They can pour themselves a glass of wine and play a little bit of music, and they can just watch a full makeup tutorial. So I'm teaching it, start to finish, based on skincare, foundation matching, how to get that summer look with bronzers and lip glosses, start to finish. And they can sit there and take notes. And I even have like a little Amazon shop up where they can see the products that I use and go directly onto Amazon and purchase them.
Again, thinking ahead and making it smart, because usually everyone's like, oh, that's great. What is she using? And it's like, you don't know what the hell's going on. You just do this virtual thing. You just do this tutorial. It's like, well, I want to do what you're doing.
Yeah. And I feel like I really take my time with showing every single product and how I use it, why I use it, what the claims are, the benefits of the product. So I really kind of go in depth for every single thing. I feel like the average woman doesn't really know what every single product is for or what every brush is for.
That's right.
So they're really learning a lot.
And it's interactive, so they can ask questions. Which I think is super important, because it's easy to YouTube a video and watch something, but when you actually have an artist there who can respond to you, you feel like it adds a tremendous amount to the value of that lesson.
For sure.
Was about to say, there's a lot of value in doing what you're doing and sharing that much information that they can talk to you about live. You're giving them all the tools, literally, to go, hey, here's your link. Go grab it and you do what I do. And I'm going back to Llam again, but as he said, everyone's different though.
Yes.
Right? Everyone's hair, makeup, eyes, face, eyelid, everyone's different. So it's important that they understand the application and then use it to whatever suits them. Ladies, another positive taking away from this, you've been offering gift cards. You want to talk to us a little bit about what you've been doing there?
Yeah, I mean, we recognize now more than ever that it's really difficult for us to touch clients and without having our space to get that personal touch and that interaction with them, we had to get a little creative. So we started offering digital gift cards, which are available to purchase on our Instagram page at the Beauty Suite NY. And there's a little box right there where they can click. It's the gift card box. Yeah, there's a little button, and they can click and they can purchase gift cards. And we really are encouraging everyone to buy now, shop later. We are coming back. We're excited to get that green light so that we can open our doors. I mean, especially in our business, because it relies on that human connection. Really, that's the heart of our business. It's touching people, making people feel good and look beautiful. So we really want to encourage everybody to shop small, buy now, take care of yourselves later, or buy it as a gift for a bride that that's using us for our services, or a young lady who wants to get her hair and makeup done for pictures or for her prom that might be postponed. Take advantage of it.
And I think we did a good job at encouraging our clients and people following us on Instagram to call us up and reschedule your appointment.
Yes.
Don't cancel.
That's right.
If you have your bridal trial coming up, or a photo shoot, or a bridal shower, reschedule it. Don't cancel.
And I think that's been a overwhelming note from my buddy Massimo Donna from Partners in Sound, who always says it's not canceled.
Yes.
It's postponed.
That's right.
Postponed.
That's right.
Things are postponed. So I think that's important for a lot of people to get out there. Ladies, I'm actually going to ask you after this program if you can stay in the green room for us. Gotham Trinity has been privileged to be doing a show for the Staten Island Advance called Business Spotlight, and where we talk to various business owners throughout the island. And I think if you ladies can stick around for about 15 more minutes, we'll have a quick 5-minute conversation, and we'd love to share that on the SILive.com site.
No problem.
Sounds good.
You got us.
Awesome. All right. Well, ladies, thank you so much for your time on this show, SIEDC Live. We appreciate it. So good seeing you, ladies, and we'll talk soon.
Same here. Thank you, guys. Take care.
All right. So that was, as you could see, Anjali, Wrenn, and Donna Ivackovic from the Beauty Suite, New York. Great having them on. Llam Gilroy, president of Clarity Financial Strategies, the National Life Group. And, of course, Jaclyn Taschetti from the SIEDC. A reminder, tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., tomorrow, Friday, May 29, free mass are being given to the SIEDC members at 1150 South Avenue, right by Supreme Chocolatier. You want to go to SIEDC.org for more information and/or email that name right there, j@siedc.org. That's Jay Anderson from the SIEDC. So that was an important note from, again, Jaclyn Taschetti over at the SIEDC. All right, that's time for us. Let's do a quick lot of promos, which, Mike, you're killing me with these freaking... Oh, there we go. Okay, so coming up next, Facebook.com/TechieGeek. It's Mike Bloomfield with Breakfast with Bloomy. I hope we'll be on there once we finish interviewing ladies from the Beauty Suite for the Staten Island Advance. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., it's Jaclyn Taschetti from JMT Media for Community Corner. Every day, I don't know how he does it, Frank Wilkinson is live from Rab's Country Lanes over on Highland Boulevard. God bless him. He does so many shows with him and Nazareth. Really fun program. We suggest you tune in. Midday with Moss is taking a pause, so you can't watch that at 3 o'clock. And tonight, Gotham After Dark. That's Gotham Trinity Productions' own Facebook Live show. That's a lot of fun. We're drinking. We're talking about anything from whether or not you like peanut butter and cheese to who knows. You don't know where we're going to go with that show. Tonight, actually, Mike Bloomfield and Masa Donna will be your host. All right, that does it. Once again, this is SIDC Live every Tuesday and Thursday, live here on the SIDC Facebook page or the Gotham Trinity Productions YouTube page. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Todd Bivona. For Mike Rezziuso working hard behind the scenes, this has been a Gotham Trinity Productions production. We look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, guys.